I have a theory about Roseanne.
Okay.
My theory is that there should be a TV channel devoted to all the people that have been fired for being politically incorrect and saying the wrong thing. And they would get higher ratings if they just gave Roseanne back her show and said, yeah, we know she said something shitty. We're going to give her her show.
The Pariah channel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good title.
Well,
You've got a title for it.
Okay, but
we could have Charlie Rose,
Cosby,
and who's that guy from Fox?
Bill O'Reilly.
Bill O'Reilly could be on it, and just all the things that people really liked watching, but can't watch anymore because the Democrats have gotten them to they can't work.
Yeah, because they're assholes.
Yeah,
or actual rapists.
Ben stopped watching Roseanne.
What?
What's her name? Roseanne?
Roseanne.
Yeah, people been stopped watching her. And it's nobody's fault but hers for saying what she said.
All right, I'm going to tell you guys something really weird. I actually think that a heartfelt apology should be adequate. She said something to Joe Rogan that I really believe. She said that when she said that, she didn't even know that Valerie Jarrett was black. And I didn't know. As informed as I am, I always thought Valerie Jarrett was Iranian. So when I heard the tweet, I thought, why is this making everyone so upset? And I actually I'm going to make an impassioned speech here for a minute. We are gradually being driven crazy by the thought police so that it's going to get to the point where no one can say anything. Or wait, no, let me just finish. Because I'm building a point here. People will be able to say things, but they'll be really nervous before they say them all the time.
I'm really nervous before I say certain stuff.
Okay, so I have a. It's never going to end. It's only going to get worse and worse and worse until people say, what Roseanne said was shitty, but we just have to start accepting that people say shitty things. Otherwise, no one will ever be able to relax again, and everyone's going to be fired every week.
Well, maybe people shouldn't be able to relax, but I disagree with part of your thesis. But let's talk about Valerie Jarrett.
But what I'm saying is, if it ever does end, it won't end because everyone just agrees, okay, let's be more forgiving. It'll end when someone says something really shitty and awful, and people say, okay, we know it was shitty and awful, but we like the show. Her career doesn't deserve to be ruined.
Yeah, but when you look at Roseanne's history, like dressing up as Hitler and then showing burnt gingerbread cookies that is a reference to the Jews who were put into ovens, she's got a long history of being an asshole or being crazy.
Right, and Joe Rogan said something very interesting. Now he's my new guru after Frank Zane, the bodybuilder. Joe Rogan said, you kind of hire Roseanne because she's crazy. That's kind of the point.
Yeah, but she's legitimizing, comparing black people to apes, which is
Do you want to know something really weird? This is really weird, especially for a racist Trump supporter. Apparently, I am so hip, I am so down that I didn't even know that it was racist to call someone black and compare them to apes. I had to think about that. I said, what is the... And I thought, well, maybe 40 years ago people did that, but it's been so long since you would say that I didn't even know why that was such a big deal.
No, but it happens.
Because people are always calling each other monkeys and apes.
But she did know that. The fact is she knew it and she took the time out of her day to type it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's getting to the point where some of these things you have to think about.
No, you don't have to think about that. Everybody knows that.
I didn't.
Yeah, but you're in your studio all day.
I had to think about it for a while. Why?
If you Google
yes,
Obama plus ape,
Yeah.
boy, you see hundreds of terrible images and terrible memes. I mean, it was a common thing under the, when Obama was president. There was a bunch of horror. I mean, you're
All right.
the only one in America who doesn't know and let's explain why, in case you're completely oblivious. The argument being, when somebody compares a black person to an ape, they're actually saying, well, black people have more ape genes than non-black people. It's a racist thing, and it's bullshit, and it's racist, and it's now that's the main problem with it. There are plenty of people who look like animals. I kind of look like a friendly dog, but nobody is claiming, if you agree with me, that I look like a dog, that it's because I have dog genes. Meghan Markle kind of looks like an animaniac. Like, she's like super cute with a upturned nose, and cute looks like cute. Animaniacs are cuter versions of the Warner Brothers cartoon characters. They're like, wow, they're popular. Let's make them even popular by shrinking them down to little kid size and make them like even more adorable. And so Meghan Markle kind of looks like a little bit of like a chipmunk, because chipmunks are cute and she's cute and cute looks like cute. But nobody is arguing, if you Google Trump looks like animal, there are so many animals that Trump looks like, because all you have to do is take a bunch of hair, like trim your hair, slap it on top of your dog or cat so it makes a little shelf. You immediately have a Trump dog or cat. There's also a caterpillar that looks like Trump. It's all based on, it's a yellow caterpillar that has this shelf of overhanging hair, the way he combs his hair.
Is it a real caterpillar?
Yeah, and it's poisonous.
Jesus.
It's bright yellow and it's poisonous. Google it.
Wow.
But nobody's claiming that Trump has caterpillar genes or dog or cat genes. It's a fun thing to do, to see what celebrities look like, what animals, as long as you're not buying into or making the argument that celebrity actually has more of those animal genes than other people. But you can't do it with black people and apes because of the long-standing, ever since Darwin, 150 years ago, kind of misunderstanding and bastardization of Darwin that, you know what I'm saying.